What's up, guys? Welcome to B Sports Picks. Yesterday we went 3-2, 4 players and 2 parlays for those 4 players. Unfortunately, the 2 that I gave away are the ones that lost. And then I'm going to show you the receipts. I had 3 parlays on the other side, which was the stolen bases. Nothing spectacular, but the great thing for us is that the stolen bases, which is the ones that were in the VIP, they were 2 units. That's the reason that it was profitable green day, even though it was a 3-2 day. Unfortunately, I showed you all the research that I do. Normally, those things hit pretty easily. What I said, they were hitting at a 90% hit rate before yesterday, but sometimes the shit just doesn't go your way. Through the wins and losses, luckily we were in the green yesterday, even with those 2 losses. We just keep pushing forward regardless of what happens. So I'm going to show you 2 plays that I like. One of them is going to be in baseball, and the other one is a 1-batter prop. I'm going to show you 2 plays. You can either parlay them together or do them separately. I'm going to show you the slips. You can do whatever you want there, depending on the juice that you're willing to pay. But first, let me show you real quick. These are all the plays that I threw out in the VIP this morning already. If you want access to all of these, make sure you check out the pinned comment and you'll get access to all the plays. Also, I'm about to go through the under RBIs. You'll have access to those if any of them come up as well. All right, for the first game I'm going to be looking at is going to be the Brewers and the Nationals. You can see right here the projected score is going to be the Brewers 4.5 and the Nationals 3. Also, the wind right here is pretty heavy. It's at 17 miles per hour, which that's going to help the Brewers because they have much better batting than the Nationals. What that means is going to be pushing out to get more runs. If you guys want access to this tool, it's called the Sharp Edge. Make sure you check out the link in the description. You get 2 weeks for free on this tool. This thing hasn't been updated, but it started at a 167. It's currently at a minus 210 in some books. You can still get it at about a 209. I'm going to show you the slip of how I played it. But right now, just know that this line has shifted dramatically, almost 40 points. This is one of the rare cases where you'll see right there's the betting percentage is 75%, the money is 82%, and the overall picture, the line is still shifting. The sharps agree with the public. Just know that this is heavy chalk. Just to show you, I mentioned it started at a 167. It's currently at a minus 200. In some books, it's all the way up to like 210. That is a 33-cent move, meaning that it moved 33 points in the direction of the Brewers. That does not happen by accident, especially with the public aligning with the sharps. What this means is that no matter how much money is coming in on one side, they have to respect it, and it's still going in the Brewers' favor. Now, one last thing I'll say about this line movement. If you've seen my other videos, I explained this line movement as normally we like to see the public being on one side and then the sharps pushing it the other way. That's called a reverse line move. That is not the case in this game. It's still early in the season, and for the public to be aligned with the sharps is a big deal. Usually it feels you're getting baited into a trap game, but that is not the case in this game. Now, if we look at, there's a triple convergence of data. There's 4 or 5 different data sets that all align with Milwaukee. Let me just give you a couple. Right here it says win probability is 54%. Like I said, the line is shifting in their favor. The public money is all over it. And then this is where it starts making sense. Look at this, projections and team strength. I said the projections are 4.5. And currently you can see the overall picture for the team is a B grade. The offense is a B minus. And the defense is an A grade, A minus grade. And again, the win probability is 54%. Look at Washington. They got nothing but D's there. We ran through 3 different models, and all 3 different models are saying take Milwaukee. That is a very rare case where everything is matching on one side. Now, Washington has been somewhat decent this year. You can see they got 6 wins in there, but there's no match for Milwaukee. It's a clear mismatch of talent. Also, Milwaukee, I showed you, has the edge at home. Now, let's get a little bit deeper into this. You can see that the pitcher, Kyle Harrison, has more strikeouts. Also, the bullpen is much better, meaning when the starters get out of the game, Milwaukee has a very big dominance in the bullpen, meaning the backup pitchers are much better. I'm not going to BS you, man. 205 is expensive. That's why I said I'm going to show you one player that you can either parlay with this. I'm not doing that. I'm taking it straight up at the minus 205. The season is too early. I'm willing to pay the juice just to make sure I get the win. I'm going to do this on the money line. It's a damn near nuclear play. That's the reason I'm taking it. If you want to confirm this play, make sure that Harrison is the starter for Milwaukee before placing this bet. The player I'm looking at here is Shohei Ohtani from the Dodgers to get 1 hit. You can see his overall picture in the last 10 games. He's hit multiple games with 2 hits. Even the last game, which was yesterday, he got 2 hits. He comes up to bat between 4 and 5 times. And then you can see right here, he's exceeded this one hit 7 of the last 8 games. And the craziest part, I took a screenshot of this heat map right here, and I have AI analysis that does where the pitcher throws compared to where the batter hits. And it's a perfect match. Wherever DeGrom throws, Ohtani loves to hit. This is a clear indication that this guy should get a hit. Like I mentioned, he's been getting a lot of hits recently, and this is no different. His odds are say that he's supposed to get 2 hits. We're only taking him to get 1 hit. If you've gotten value out of this video, please make sure to subscribe. Also, make sure to leave a comment if you agree, disagree, whatever you want to do. I'm going to show you 2 more screens. Make sure you take a screenshot. This is the players that I've been looking at for the 1 hits, and also all the players I'm going to be looking at for the under RBIs. You guys can do your own research. If you don't know how to do the research for the RBIs, go check out yesterday's video. That's how I came up with these plays. For the 1 hits, I already went through all of these. I came up with 3 or 4 of them. That's what I went with. And I said they're in the VIPs. If you don't want to bother with any of this, check out the link in the comment. And then these are the guys that I'm going to be looking at for the under RBIs. You can see this guy has gotten 100% hit rate on the under RBI. This guy has gotten 100% hit rate. And then these guys, he hit for us the other day. And now the other 2 have come up also to take a look at the under RBIs. Again, guys, if you appreciate this information, please make sure to subscribe. Again, guys, if you appreciate this information, make sure to subscribe. Go to check out the links in the comment. I want to talk about one more thing. Right here for basketball, today's the last game of the season, and I think the entire slate is playing. Every team is playing, I believe. I do have another parlay that I threw in there for the VIP. That's going to be a 3-leg parlay on the money lines for 3 teams. But let me show you here what I'm talking about for the playoffs. This is very, very important. This is what got me very deep into college basketball this season, meaning that I was profitable even very late into the season. The reason I was able to do that is one of the first things I looked at was who is supposed to win the championship, okay? This is what I'm looking at here. It says, who is going to win the finals winner? OKC is favorite to win. The Spurs is second favorite, and so on. I'm not going to go through every single one of these, but here's the way I look at this, okay? Let's say OKC is playing, I don't know, let's just throw it out there, Celtics or whatever. If you come back in here tomorrow or a week from now or 2 weeks from now, and this is changed, meaning who is the favorite, then it gives you a very clear indication where the books are going. They're not going to give you this free money if they don't believe that this team has a chance to win. Let me just give you a quick example, okay? I'm not going to go with the East and West and none of that. I'm just going to go based on what's on the screen. Let's say OKC was facing the Knicks, for example, okay? OKC is favored to win right here, and Knicks is not favored to win. They're top 5 or top 6, whatever, but OKC is literally number 1. Again, what you can do with this information is you can go with the series. You can say OKC to win the series over the Knicks. And then whenever they eliminate the Knicks, they go on to the next series. You come back in here and you check who is supposed to win the championship again. And then they'll say OKC versus, let's say, the Pistons. And then you would do this information. As long as you're looking at this sheet, which I'll be doing every single day, make sure to subscribe, then you should be getting a lot of information on who should be winning the championship. And again, what this means is that they'll be winning those series. Now, it's not guaranteed, obviously, but it's a great starting point to start your research. All right, guys, I hope you guys got value out of that. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment if you have any questions. Thank you so much. Let's have an amazing day.